Okay, here we are, attempt number 4 at telling you about clutchless gear changing. Attempt 1, the camera head was wrong. Attempt 2, I didn't explain it well enough. Attempt 3, I'd got the setting on night setting, so it was overexposed. Here's attempt 4. Okay, clutchless changing. 2 advantages to clutchless changing. Number 1, it's a quicker gear change. Number 2, it usually ends up a little bit smoother as well, less clunking. Bear in mind, when you accelerate, your cogs are pulling against each other, and when you're decelerating, your cogs are pushing against each other. Neither of those two situations is very desirable for moving your gear stick without the clutch. What you're aiming for is somewhere in between those two. So the very second your throttle shuts off completely, that's at the point that you need to be changing the gear. If you shut it off and then wait, it's going to be harder to change. 2 main rules of clutchless gear changing. Number 1 is that you use your clutch from first to second. Number 2 is that you use your clutch going back down the gears. There's no advantage to be gained by trying a clutchless down change. In fact, if anything, it actually makes the gears bang, it makes the engine very lumpy. The question of can you damage the engine doing clutchless changing, as long as you don't hear any undue noises or bangs, then no. I've never broken a gearbox by clutchless changing. So first to second, accelerate away, pressure on your gear stick and go. And then you're timing it with the off and the gear change at the same time. So now. Changing back down, basically use your clutch and the little blip on your rev when you change back down. Accelerate, pressure on your gear stick, change. Pressure on your gear stick, change. And remember that little blip on the rev. It doesn't look like I'm using my clutch hand, but I am. I noticed this on the previous video when I was watching. It looks like I'm not using my clutch to change down, but I am. So really that is basically it. The next section, using my clutch to move away, using my clutch to go to second, and now I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to let you watch me change up and down my gears. Have a listen to the engine. There you go, nothing to it really. If you try and change gears whilst you're accelerating without your clutch, it's either very stiff or hard or impossible to do. Either way, it's not desirable. Okay, I'm just going to do a little U-turn through here. Okay, a little bit of pressure. If you try and change down without the clutch, there, do you notice there, it was quite jerky, wasn't it? But changing up, nice and smooth, down jerky. Right, we'll give that a try, people, see how you go with it. And feel free to report your findings. Let me know what you think. Cheers.